Jai Hind friends, in this particular video lecture, we will basically discuss how to submit the online application form of JELET 2023. Now friends, first of all, we have to visit on the website mentioned here. I will give the link of this website in the description box. You can go through. Now friends, after opening this website, first of all, we have to click here apply for JELET 2023. As you can see here, the last date for the submission of application is 17/1/2023 till 5:30 p.m. Now friends, we have to basically click on this link. As we will click on this link, such type of interface will be visible to you, as you can see here. And as you scroll down, first of all, we have to click on new candidate registration. Every student has have to click on new candidate registration. As you click on new candidate registration, basically you have to register for, your name first of all. Now friends, these are basically the guidelines. You can read this one by one. And after reading all these things, we have to basically scroll down and click on I agree. As you will click on I agree, the next interface for the registration will be open to you. As you can see here, this is basically the registration form. As you can see here, first of all, you have to fill your candidate name, father's name, mother's name, date of birth, gender, and then we have to select identification type. Now friends, as you can see here, in identification type you can select voter ID card, passport, ration card with photograph, class 10th admit card with photograph. Another, if you want to give your Aadhaar card as the identity type, then basically you have to select here any other valid government ID, government identity with photograph. And then basically we have to mention here your Aadhaar number. Now you have to mention here your mobile number, email ID, and then you have to basically create your own password. And the password format will be one uppercase, lowercase, some digit, and some we can say a special character. Now friends, as you will submit all your details and click on save and next, then such type of interface will be visible to you. Here we have to basically submit your mobile password, that is mobile one time password, and your email ID password for the verification of your mobile number and email ID. Now friends, as you will fill your one time password for mobile and email verification, such type of um, interface will be visible to you. Now as you can see here, there are basically we can say eight steps for the complete verification of this form. As you can see here, the first one is registration form, which is basically completed, and the second one is application form, the third one is qualification detail, the fourth one is contact details, the fifth one is exam center details, the sixth one is basically upload photograph and signature, the seventh one is basically final submit, and the last one is basically pay registration form. Now friends, we will proceed to the second one, that is application form. Now as you scroll down, as you can see here, we have to basically click here on fill application form. Now friends, as you will click on fill application form, as you can see here, the details which you already have filled in the registration section will be visible to you, and the next detail you have to basically fill out here: gender, nationality, state of domicile, religion, category, and qualifying examination. Now friends, after filling all these things, we have to basically click on save and next. Now friends, one thing which we should have keep in your mind, that for other for students whose domicile is not West Bengal, we have to keep in mind that you have to fill your state of domicile other, and then you have to select your religion, and in category basically you have to fill general, and only general option will be available to you, and the category benefit will only be available to the students whose domicile state is West Bengal and Tripura. Now friends, we will proceed to the next thing, that is subcategory details. Now friends, one thing which we have to keep in mind, that in qualifying examination we have to basically select diploma in engineering and technology, and then basically you have to click on save and next. Now friends, as you will click on save and next, we have to basically give our the details for regarding the examination. First of all, we have to select your passing status, and then basically we have to select our passing year, appearing year, and then we have to select our institute name and address, and then we have to enter our institute pin code, and then we have to click on save and next. Now friends, if you are students of the final semester, then you have to basically select your here that you are basically we can say appearing student, and then here we have to enter your basically we can say the passing year or appearing, and now then we have to enter here your institute name, and then we have to enter your pin code, and then we have to click on next, save and next. Now friends, after giving your basically the education qualification details, we have to basically click on save and next, and then such type of interface will be visible to you. Here we have to basically fill your present address and permanent address. Now as you can see here, in present address we have to basically fill your village name, police station name, which is basically optional, and we can say your post office name, country name, and then basically your state, district, and pin code. After filling all these details, we have to basically click on save and next. Now friends, after selecting the contact details and after giving the contact details, we have to basically select our exam center, and you can see here we have to select our 3 cities for the our examination center based on your preference, and there are total basically 7 preference, and we have to basically select 3 out of them. And after selecting all these preferences, we have to basically click on save and next. Now friends, after choosing the exam city preference, we have to basically upload your photo and signature, and you can see here the photo should be in JPG format, and its minimum size should be is basically 20 KB, and maximum is 200 KB, means our file size should be in between 20 to 200 KB. And for signature, the format is basically same, means it should be in JPG and in between 20 to 200 KB. Now friends, after uploading the photograph and signature, we have to basically click on submit and preview. Now friends, after uploading the photograph and signature, we have to basically click on self verified, and then basically click on save and next. And as you click on save and next, basically you will go to the section preview and final submit. And now basically friends, you have to verify all your details, and then lastly you will have to check in this box, and then basically you have to click on save and final submit. And as you click on save and final submit, you will direct it to the pay registration fees, and accordingly you have to basically pay your registration fee. Now friends, as you can see, the final step is basically to pay the registration fee. And as you reach on the final stage, you have to basically select here the mode of payment, and you have to basically select online payment, and you have to next click on pay fee. Friends, as you click on pay fee, as you can see here, such type of interface will be visible to you, and basically you have to select only one option out of these two, that is select payment method. As you can see here, you can select any one of them. Now friends, as you will select any one of them and then click on proceed to payment, as you can see here, you will be directed to the payment gateway, and basically you have to select any one of them, and then you have to basically complete your payment. So after making complete successful payment, friends, you will be directed to the next page, that is to download your confirmation page. And basically you have to take the printout of this confirmation page, and friends, this was basically the last process, and as you can see here, the application form has been completed successfully. That's all. Thank you.